Why, hello there, MetaHumans. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about how much Starchrom we actually get from each scenario. With the new Starchrom system coming in at the 19th of December, I just thought I'd show everyone what I have found so far over the few scenarios completed on this character. Without further ado, let's dive into it. On the screen right now, I just put together a little spreadsheet, tabulating all the Starchrom we've received from all the activities. And as we can see, this is for the Manibus Novice server. So phase 1 seasonal goals 1900, and it goes up as the phases go on. Purification each week, you can get up to 4,000. Stellar Planula 4,000 from the vendor, right? The reason I just split the 2,000 is that in phase 2 the entire map becomes available, so you'll be able to then explore and find all the Stellar Planula available on the map to be able to then get your 4,000 from 7 and 7. Then of course also your battle pass, right? There's 4,000 in the battle pass. And this is, of course, taking into consideration that you are starting afresh, right? I would always highly recommend you start novice, because you can never go back to novice. So start on a novice server, get it out of the way. The duration is only 40 days, right? Moving on. Mail verification is another 500. You link your Discord. In the journey, there's 740. Community rewards for following them on all their social medias is another 900. And then we get to the big whopper of 12,500. Right? And this is from our Prime Wars. And as you can see, we have the easy, hard, pro, and then the nightmare. Looking at them, there's 3 easies, 2 hards, 3 pros, and then 3 nightmares, each giving you 800 for the easy, 1,000 for the hard, 1,200 for the pro, and then 1,500 for the nightmare, right? And then at the end of it all, you're sitting with a grand total of 76,340 Starchrom, right? And this is what I've found. Do bear in mind the phase 6 4,000 energy links. You need to have 390k energy links to get your 4,000 Starchrom in the final phase under seasonal goals, right, from the shop. Also, as I mentioned earlier, with Stellar Planula, it's 100 Stellar Planula for 500 Starchrom. So, that's going to set you back 800 Stellar Planula, which there is more than enough in the map. Just do it all, right? Then moving on to hard mode, where the rewards significantly get beefed up, right? It's by 20% for the seasonal goals and 10% for your purification each week. And here we can see, with regards to the seasonal goals, we just go up by basically 20%, right? Across the board, same with the purification. Instead of 4,000, getting 4,400, right? There's the server task that in phase 5, for killing Manibuses, and get to 7,500. That also goes up at 20%. Stellar Planula, once again, can be obtained to get another 4,000 Starchrom. Battle pass, you never know when you might have collected it all, or there's a new battle pass when you're on the hard mode server. Point being is, there's that 4,000. You can take it out and see a rough estimation if you have it or not. Either way, I digress. Mail verification, this is a monthly thing. At the first of every month, you can basically do that. Your journey, once again, gives you 740. And then again, your Prime Wars, right, is giving you that 12,500. And then you'll be coming in with a whopping 83,000 640. Now that might sound a bit ridiculous for most, but I'll show you. This is for Manibus hard, right? Same duration, and then winter is where we kind of just fall off kind of hard, right? You can see, of course, phases are less. The difference between winter and Manibus is literally 5 days. That's all it is. And throughout the seasonal goals, you will get 2,000, 4,000, 5,000, 5,000, and then 5,000. The final 4,000, which of course you'll purchase for the 390,000 energy links, right? Purification once again drops down because it's on normal, so you don't get that 20% buff. Drops down back to 4,000 per week. Your server tasks start in phase 2. You get 2,000, 2,000, and 2,000, and then of course protect the one at the end of phase 4. You'll get 7,000. Unfortunately, in the way of winter, we only are capable of buying 7 crates and not the original 8. From 7 and 7 for the Stellar Planula, so that only gives us 3,500, but again, it can be bought every scenario, right? The journey this time gives us 200 more than usual because of the thermal tower that gets added to the journey, so it's 940. Again, battle pass, this may vary, some may be able to get it, may not be able to get it, just all depends on when you start, right? And then again, once a month you can verify with mail, and that brings us to 61,940. And I know that the post said with the new system we're going to get at least 66,000. My only question is, are we going to get the 66,000 on top of this, or are we going to just be getting the 66,000, you know what I mean? Because it feels like a loss in my opinion. I did take the opportunity to just create a way of winter hard, right? It's just adding the 20% as you would normally. If we just take into consideration that that was the rules that they said for Manibus in terms of the increase in Starchrom, if it were to be the case, you know, increase it to hard mode, basically all the same tallies, and you would only get like what, 69,000, right? So minor difference, but it's up there, right? Overall, Manibus hard mode is ultimately the best to farm. It's a bigger map, more fragments, you know, you get a lot more, and I'm hoping that the system kind of stays and they improve upon it and not remove it completely, because this would, in conjunction with the blueprint conversion system, aid players to get like really geared, or get their stars sooner than later, right? That being said, I know how I said earlier in the video that there was a 85,000 from hard mode Manibus, right? If we go into our escape menu and we go into the phase menu basically, right? Go down to the last phase, so in whichever scenario you are. If this is your first scenario that you're playing, then you of course won't have history just yet, but you can go into my history here from the previous Manibus hard mode server that I played on, right? Because we are currently in the way of winter, and yeah, you can see I collected 82,975 Starchrom in that scenario alone, right? So of course falling a bit short from what we just mentioned earlier, although just to show you that there's a lot of Starchrom that you can actually get, which is insane. So yeah, again, season review, a new feature that we can go and have a look in. Just go into the settlement phase, click on your history, and you'll be able to see your history right there, right? But yeah, just wanted to give my little 2 cents on the entire matter. Hope you have a lovely day further. Take it easy. Much love. Peace.